Hey guys, welcome back to Trisha's World. Welcome back to another video. Today is Valentine's Day, and just before I get ready to go out on my dates, yes, I've got a date. I'm so excited. Anyways, so today I want to talk about the Tinder Swindle. OMG, right? So first of all, yeah, my initial reaction is like, oh my god, what a criminal. How can you do that to somebody? That is so heartless. But then when you watch it and you get into it, so how it started is a girl talking about she met someone on Tinder and it's so romantic and everybody likes to be taken out and treated the best way, right? You go to a five-star hotel or restaurant, then the first date you get taken to another country, private jets. Everyone will think, shit, okay, yes, this guy's obviously a millionaire. Yes, I can believe he's a billionaire, because let's be honest, the everyday guys don't do that. So like, if someone's gonna do that for you, you're gonna get excited. And like, everyone that's saying, oh, there's no fairy tale, like, come on, you guys are all lying. You guys really want that. I want that. I would like to have that experience, and I would believe that. I would go on this first date, even not knowing him. I would do it. I would go on the first date. Okay, so everything is all amazing. The baby mother is there on the first date. For me personally, that would never run with me. I would never want to go on the first date with a baby mother. Like, I think that's weird. Like, no thank you. But the baby mother being there, she is basically someone to reassure you, to say that this guy is a great guy, you know, we've separated, but you know, we still hang out, you know, he takes care of my child, he's a great guy. That's basically the clencher. Like, yeah, you're gonna believe that. You're gonna believe this is an awesome guy. Even though I wouldn't want that person to be on my first date. I probably would be happy to meet her, the baby mother, 10 years down the line, but nevertheless, she was there. She's someone to just reassure the lady that, like, this guy's awesome. Okay, fine. It all went down, it's all great, she had a great date. Anyways, you know, flowers being sent to the door, like, oh my god. Like, I'll be like, oh my god, wow, sending me flowers at home. How amazing is that? How many of you girls can say truthfully that you had flowers sent home to you? How many? Exactly, not many of you guys. So you would also be excited, okay? You know, and he's texting you wherever he is every day, like he's in and out of the country. You're lonely, he takes a flight and he's on the next plane. There he is in your town. Everyone's gonna fall in love with that. It's the fairy tale. Everyone wants that. Okay, you know, he starts to set the foundation about this, you know, is in danger, the diamond mine. From movies, we all know that the diamond industry is a dangerous industry. Obviously, some people might know from news, but me from movies. I'm not gonna lie to you, from movies. And from the way how he's saying that, you know, his life is dangerous, he's got enemies and all that, I in the start didn't believe that to begin with, because just the enemies, that who says I've got enemies? Like, everyone's got somebody that don't like them, but like, no one will say I've got enemies. And like, I would think, oh, that's a bit weird, but I'll still overlook that because, you know, everyone's got enemies, whatever. But then when the enemies start to come after him, and him saying, well, actually, I can't use my account, blah, blah, blah. And he sent pictures of, you know, him and his bodyguard being beaten up. In reality, I would be scared too, because no one wants to be in a situation where they're in danger, blah, blah, blah. Or the person that they care about is in danger. And of course, from what we heard from her, she thought she was in love. So this is normal. You panic and be afraid for the person that you care about. Right. So then the next thing, this is where it gets crazy, when he starts to ask for money. So the first money, I think, if I'm not wrong, he asks about American Express. And a lot of people are saying, yeah, like she's a fool. Why would she give him so much money? Okay, for me, well, if he had asked me for the money, the first thing I would have said is, why can't you ask your mom, your dad, your cousin, your sister, someone from the billionaire club, you know, one of your billionaire friends? Why can't they give you their bank details? Okay, fine. So he said that they're tracking his spending. Maybe his parents with the same names and details could be in the tracking. Okay, fine. But what about a friend? So you're telling me a billionaire don't have friends? Okay, let's say all of his friends are, for whatever reason, we don't know, unavailable, can't lend him any cash. And said, okay, so the girl decided to get the American Express for him. Okay, that's fine. For me, I wouldn't do it because it's too early. I'm not going to get a credit card and give anyone, boy, girl, or best friend. Okay, let's be honest, I'm not going to give my sister that. Or my brother. 25k. And you need to re-up this 25k every 3 days. Crazy. Okay, so like, first of all, from the first time, I'll be like, okay, so when are you paying this? If he says he's gonna pay it in 2 weeks, okay, I'll play ball. 2 weeks, where's the money? And this banker's check that he's sending her, what? Banker's check? Why not direct transfer? Why are you not putting the money directly into my account? Why are you giving me a check? Like, let's be honest here, this is, okay, maybe this wasn't done 2022, but 2018, 2019, whenever it was, people were still making direct transfers in people's accounts. Like, questionable, yes. And okay, so the big thing is, yeah, a lot of people are saying they would never ever lend us money, but let's be honest, a lot of you don't have the credit score to get an American Express. Isn't that the truth? Like, a lot of you guys just wouldn't be able to access American Express payday loans for 10k, like, to get up to 10 creditors. A lot of us couldn't do it because our credit history ain't good enough. That's the truth. That's why a lot of you guys are saying, well, no, I wouldn't do that. It's because you can't do it. Your credit history wouldn't allow you to. And like, a lot of people are saying that the truth is, like, she's a fool. Like, how can you give someone so much? Because he's a con artist. He is clever. He's done this many times before. It's emotional blackmail. Like, he has so much years of experience. And if you are not expecting somebody to do that to you, imagine this guy proved that he's a billionaire by the life he lives. He lives in 4 or 5 star hotels. He's flying by private jet. He's driving in Rolls Royce. He's driving in Porsche. He wears only designer. This will make anybody believe that he's a billionaire. You know, he showed you the life already. So if he says that, like, he's good for it, you've got no reason to believe that he's not good for it. I would love to say that I wouldn't do it personally. And like, I probably would have said, ask your family, ask your friends. And when he come up with another solid reason why, you know, he can't ask his friends, I might be inclined to doing it. And it doesn't make me stupid. It just means that he's clever. And a lot of us sitting out there belittling these women and saying that everyone wants to go for the fairy tale. Everybody does want the fairy tale. And if you don't lie to yourself and say that you don't want it, you know it's true. Like, if, you know, it was just like one woman falling for this con, then you'd be like, okay, now she was silly. But it's, according to the video, the series, the Netflix documentary, it's about, I don't know, 6 that we know of that fell for that. His friend, Imagine the friend that he's not romantically dating and she lost so much money. Like, come on. It's not like people are not just being silly. He's done this before. He's had so much experience. He knows, you know, how to manipulate. Like, he sent these ladies out to look at apartments. 15,000 a month. Like, this is the dream. Like, everybody wants to live happily ever after. Everyone wants to live in this like fancy house. Everyone wants to, you know, go on beach holidays, go to, you know, live the 5-star dream. And if someone's shown you this and said that, oh, I don't want to do this, but like, as you know, my enemies are out there and they're tracking me by my spendings, you know, can I borrow this money as a, you know, a really good favor from you and I'll pay you back? And even though he didn't actually give her the money back, he did send her a banker's receipt saying that the money's left his account and it's going into her account. So in her head, she was paid back until she realized that the money has not actually reached her account and will never reach her account. And that's when she started to panic. So, is this girl wrong? No. She made a mistake like any one of us could have. Because when we care, as women, when we care about somebody, we really do care. And we would do anything. So if it's somebody that we didn't care about, he couldn't get a look, not even to look at our names, because we don't care about that person cares about us. And a lot of people don't realize that when you care about somebody, when you truly care about somebody, you will do anything for them. And this lady really believed she was in love. I know it was 4 weeks, and to me that seems a bit crazy, but I don't think I want to judge her, because like, I've never experienced life like that. So it's hard to sit down and judge. And everyone is idolizing this guy, and he's a outright criminal. And as much as this series, well, not series, this documentary came out, and it's supposed to, you know, highlight what he's doing, it has. And luckily enough, he's now off Tinder, but he was only off Tinder like, let's say about 2 weeks ago. And he's not in jail. There's been no criminal charges. In fact, all over social media, he's like memes, so he's getting more famous. His little new business that he's got is becoming more famous. So this documentary has highlighted for him. So in the end, he's still kind of winning. And I know, like, obviously on Tinder, he won't be getting any more women, but he'll find another way because he's now famous. And he might even get endorsements and stuff like that, because social media is crazy like that. Like, really? People have got his face as their profile. I've seen memes. I've seen so many things. And I'm just like, oh my God, is this guy actually becoming more famous than anything? Like, I haven't seen any of the ladies, you know, as on Tinder. None of them. In fact, everyone is so much like, oh, this guy's a hustler, you know, and, you know, everyone's like, oh, my enemies are after me. He's like the most famous person right now. And I personally think this guy should be in jail, because that's evil. And the worst thing about it, he's robbing poor people. Like, these women, they're poor. Apart from one of the lady that, she's not rich, but she's not poor. She's living well. She was saving to buy her apartment, which she used her money to give to him. The only lady in there that I was like, big ups to this lady. I'm so proud of her. She kind of got back at him and got some of her money back by selling a lot of his clothes, like 3 suitcases. Like, she is clever. You know, she used her emotions, you know, to win. Not everything, but a lot. So at least somebody should be talking about this lady. Where is her promotion on social media? Where is, you know, like, big ratings to this lady? Like, she didn't win, but she's coming back at him for, you know, being a criminal dickhead. Like, honestly. But there's a lot to take away from this documentary, that like all that glitters is not gold. But at the same time, everybody wants love. Everybody wants this fairy tale dream. Everyone wants to feel important. And this is what this guy did. And like, you can't blame these women for wanting these things. Because a lot of you guys, you know, want this as well. So hopefully you guys are watching my little video and you guys can tell me how you feel. Do you agree with me? Like, subscribe, and tell your friends, share the video so we can have a little discussion in the comments section. But Tinder swindle, my god, like, I just can't imagine. I know that wouldn't happen to me because I don't know if I've got a credit history for that. My credit score, I don't think I can get so many 10k loans and 20ks and all that stuff. Don't think I can do it. So he's probably not going to choose me because I can't do it. But in all fairness, I'm sad for these ladies. If this guy was actually doing a business, you know, if this was obviously not, apart from this being a scam, Ponzi scheme or whatever they're calling it, he would be highly rated. But he's actually hurting poor people, poor women, taking advantage. So this guy by no means should be, you know, all over social media, everyone, you know, rating him as top whatever. So for that, no, mister. And like, he's not even that hot. Like,